Welcome back to Fitness Friday. Today's not even Friday, but doesn't really matter because whenever you watch this video, it might not be a Friday anyway. But let's take, for example, today is Friday. Let's roll with that. Welcome back to Fitness Fridays, guys. Anyway, so today I want to chat about the effects of festivals versus fitness. So obviously I train a lot in the gym and that kind of thing, but I do like to go to live music and festivals as well. So what we want to look at is how does that affect how we train, our performance, like coming back after the festival. So I went away to the festival on, I think it was the Tuesday of not this week, the week before. So I was away for 8 days. I went from Tuesday till Wednesday the week after. It's now the Sunday. So that's pretty much 2 weeks without training. So when you're away at festivals, obviously it's very time consuming, and while you're there, you're not really training. But the good thing about festivals is you burn a lot of energy because you're dancing, you're singing along, you're having a good time, and you're doing a lot of walking. So it kind of balances out, so it doesn't really matter. You're not like strength training because you can just think of it as cardio. For example, when we walked into the festival, we were carrying all our bags and that. So I had like a big chair bag like in either hand, so it was like weighing out. And my traps, like up in here, if you don't know where traps are, they were literally on fire. It was like getting to the point where it was like just dragging down on your body. If I get it up like this, so it's like literally you're walking like this. The amount of like pressure on your traps and strain against them, it was insane. So like I got a really good trap workout from that, so that was nice. And the other thing from Download Festival, it was obviously very muddy, so when you're trying to walk through that, especially in wellies, it's like doing good on your legs. So your calf muscles are engaged because you're trying to like get out of the mud, as well as your hamstrings, your quads, all that stuff. So you are actually getting a decent workout at a festival. That's just walking through the campsite. And then once you get into the arena and you're watching bands, that kind of thing, obviously you're dancing a lot, so the calories have been burned. And it's sweaty as well, so your body's trying to process the extra heat. So it's burning more calories, like sweating, cooling yourself down. Obviously at festivals, your food choices are somewhat limited, so obviously you can avoid like chips and all that kind of stuff, but it's just good to like get that like kind of solid block of energy, if that makes sense, just like fatty goodness. But obviously there are much healthier options like falafel. How do I say that word? Falafel. That's the one. Okay, so yeah, you can get healthy options or not so healthy. Obviously your calories, like you won't be counting them. Like who counts calories at a festival? Do people do that? Like are people that serious? Can't be. But anyways, obviously you're drinking loads of alcohol. If you drink, that brings your calories way up. So calories at a festival are going to be way different from being at home and training and that kind of thing. As with any extended period of time out of the gym, it is hard going back, don't get me wrong, but it's totally worth it once you have a week out or anything like that. It helps you reset your like entire body. You feel so much better for it. Like when I was training today, I didn't really lose any strength, but I felt like a lot more like driven, and like I had that kind of like anger and passion for like actually just like pushing the weight harder and like actually pushing myself. Whereas before I was getting a bit all like, oh yeah, here we go, more dumbbell curls or whatever, just like, you know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things where if you reset yourself, you just feel like 10 times better for it. And again, it leads back to that whole like happiness thing. So if you're just driving yourself doing stuff where you're getting like bored or whatever, defeats the whole point of like enjoying life and that kind of thing. So it's good to like go to events like festivals and whatever, because it just makes you feel like so much better. Honestly, like so much. While I film this outro, I just want to say like thank you for the continued support and that. Obviously I'm posting videos from festivals, fitness videos, as well as like I've got my travel videos to come whenever I like decide it's time. Like I just can't bring myself to actually like look back on that whole trip. I don't know, like it's just hard. Like I don't want to think about it kind of thing. but I really want to show you that content at some point. So by the end of the year, I keep doing this. By the end of the year, I should hopefully start putting those out. Obviously, there's more download videos to come. If you don't like those, well, what can you do? Like, if you don't like the content, that's cool. Leave a dislike on it. If you like it, put a like on it. Whatever you want to do. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these kind of videos. Obviously, I've got more in the pipeline. But yeah, like, if you guys enjoy the videos or don't enjoy them, just let me know in the comments and give it a like, dislike, whatever you want to do. So sweet. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day, guys. Peace.